Anyway, for some sports, now we mentioned that the NFL uh, is finalizing finally a new deal TV rights with the several TV networks in the United States. And what's surprising here, Amazon is in the picture here. Now we talked about it weeks back, I think, a few weeks back. We're in ABC. You have ABC, which is owned by Disney Company. You have CBS, which is owned by Viacom. You have Fox. You have NBC, are the primary TV rights holder for airing NFL games. So, and then in this article, it mentions that Amazon has already been part of the main TV networks who's going to showcase NFL games in 2023, which is kind of interesting. The deal for the TV network for the 11-year rights deal is going to be in the north of 100 billion, meaning the NFL games, the National Football League games, is still one of the most popular games in the United States, and some may say in the world, simply because there are a lot of people eyeballing the games every week, week in and week out. Whether it's a Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, or even a Thursday Night Football, people are still watching it, across different age group here. Now, obviously, if you're a TV network, you want to have a piece of that action, so that if there's a lot of people watching, you can generate a lot of commercials, advertisement, generate a lot of revenue here. And it was talked about that those companies were complaining, especially for Disney, that they have to pay almost twice what they paid before. So right now, this is going to pay in the north, in the amount of almost 3 billion, 2.7 billion, compared to just, I think, less than a little over a billion last time. I think right now, before it expires in 2023. Then you have CBS, Fox, and NBC are paying a little over 2 billion a year for the 11 packages here. Now for Disney, they own two networks. You have ABC, which is a local network. Then you have ESPN. So it showcases all sports there. Now, what's interesting here is obviously this is going to pay more because they have not only the two networks that are going to show the games, but they have exclusivity in terms of international game each year. So let's see here. There you go. So as mentioned, they're going to air international game each year. Not only that, they get to keep the Monday night schedule, the Monday Night Football package. So they also have the rights to air 2 Super Bowls on its ABC network. So for those who are not familiar, Super Bowl is a very big thing. It's the championship already for NFL. And based on the data that was presented last time, the last Super Bowl wherein Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the championship, almost 100 million of people were watching it. Now, obviously, it's the key demographic they're looking for. They're looking for the young audience from the 19 to 48, I think the age group has been declining, but despite that, there's still a lot of people watching it. So, TV networks are still sharing out millions, or in this case, billions of dollars, just to be able to retain the rights and, take advantage of those eyeballs watching the games every week. And not only that, for ABC or even ESPN, Disney, the company which owns them, can stream all of the NFL games on their local network. So you have ABC, ESPN, and even ESPN Plus here. So it's going to be interesting, for the next decade. Can the National Basketball Association reach the level of how the NFL has reached their stature right now in terms of popularity, profitability, and so forth, despite all the politic issues or issues from players, from difficulties that they've encountered from the commissioner himself, Roger Goodell here. Now, he stated that the news media deal will provide our fans even greater access to the games they love. So obviously, the commissioner must be doing something right to be able to not just manage all of the teams, especially in particular last year's tumultuous year, and being able to get this new deal right away and give back to their owners, all 30 owners, I think, in the United States, in the NFL teams there. Now, according to the senior VP of Prime Video and Amazon Studios, which is now going to own the slate for the Thursday Night Football, So NFL games are the most watched live programming in the United States, according to him. So this unprecedented Thursday night football packages give us tens of millions of new and existing Prime members exclusive access to must-watch live football on Prime now. Obviously, it is a key strategy for Amazon for going this route. So why would Amazon buy a slot in NFL games here? Obviously, they already have a slew of Prime subscribers. Now, watching NFL games would be a bonus, but I think what they're trying to do here is entice other viewers who are not subscribed to Amazon to subscribe to their services, and I'm sure they would able to do that, since not only are you watching, you can also buy products in Amazon in their platform as well here. Now, obviously, or was it? You can see here. Where was I? There you go. And according to the schedule here, now there's a rotation for the Super Bowl rotation. Who's going to, where is it going to be aired? Which TV station? Now it's going to rotate starting from 2023 all the way to 2033. So it's still a few years away before the new deal kicks in. So CBS will start, Fox will be next, NBC is next. Then ESPN, or in this case ABC, will air the Super Bowl. Then goes back to CBS, Fox, NBC, and all the way back to ABC. Now, just to give you an idea, as I mentioned, I think I mentioned already. So last year, not last year, early this year, the Super Bowl, wherein the Tampa Bay defeated the Kansas City Chiefs, attracted almost 100 million viewers. So that's a big number, right? Despite having the lowest watch Super Bowl in terms of the age demographic, the young teens or adults that they're trying to target, but still, it's a lot of people. That's why in terms of the halftime football show, during the halftime break, during the Super Bowl, a lot of advertisers are paying top billing to be able to showcase their product, because they know there are millions and millions of people watching their TV show, in this case, going to watch your commercial. So paying millions, is it worth it? Is it a high price amount? Yes, it is. And what's interesting, for those who are not familiar, especially those who perform during the halftime, they're not paid. Those performers are not paid a single dollar, because the thinking here is it's giving you a platform for people to see you, especially if you're an unknown commodity, or in this case performer. And if people would see you, 100 million people see you perform live, it's going to be beneficial for you, not the other way around. Why should the NFL league pay the performer? It's the other way around. It's just to give you a physical presence, in a sense, right? Michael Jackson used to perform. You have Janet Jackson used to perform. Several actually. I didn't know who was the performer last time. I saw the performance, but I wasn't familiar who was the singer at the time. But anyway, so it remains to be seen that will it be a beneficial partnership for both the NFL league as well as the TV networks here. Well, they're betting there is, right? Anyway,